Good morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Grain markets are sharply lower overnight, with 11 to 15 day European model showing showers in parts of the northern plains and western corn belt. The American model does not show that, and most private forecasters disagree with the 11 to 15 day map that we're trading. But it's Thursday, and the market's going to trade whatever headline weather that it wants to trade. As far as bottom line is concerned, there are some people that let's call Mississippi River East that looking for record corn and soybean yields. So if the next 10 days or even 15 days is warmer and drier in the western corn belt, the northern plains, is that enough to bring the average U.S. corn yield down from 179 and the beans from 50.8? My opinion is yes, but that really doesn't move the markets as much as the latest headline. We also have export sales today, and the numbers are expected to remain low. I think the trade is still looking for China to start coming in maybe latter part of July and August to start buying beans. They pretty much exhausted all the beans out of Brazil. They're starting to buy a few beans for August SEP out of Argentina, and then they're going to have to come to the U.S. and buy the beans. In the corn, we're kind of looking at their total feed grain demand. Some people think that the 10.7 million tons of corn that's on the books, new crop U.S., maybe all they're going to buy from the U.S. Other people think that there might be another 10 to 15 million tons to buy. We also note that there's 400 million bushels of South American corn that probably won't get exported because of the weather in Brazil or because of the logistics in Argentina. We expect that demand to also increase 21-22 U.S. corn exports and lower the carryout. So again, we've been failed to trade above what is considered key technical resistance, corn, beans, and meal, and we've fallen back from those prices again. Soybean oil continues to be under pressure on concern that the Biden administration will delay any policy on mandates, and that Congress, Democrats in Congress are trying to put together a bill that would eliminate the mandates. We still think the White House is in favor of green fuel, and there's certainly been a lot of commercial capital investment to increase biofuel capacity. We also note that we think that from the wheat standpoint, our U.S. wheat crop's going to be smaller. We also note that the Russians are talking about an 80 million ton crop versus 85, and that France finally got some dry weather to harvest, but we're going to see over the weekend and next week more rain coming back. We also note that in central China, there's been a lot of flooding. It's hard to put a number on how much crops may have been lost, but it is a key pork producing area, and so we'll see just how much pork production has been lost, and does that increase their pork import demand from the U.S. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day, and remember, always treat people like you yourself would like to be treated.